The International Food Policy Research Institute has launched Nigeria's food security simulator tool to address food and income shortage in Nigeria. The tool, launched in Abuja, was developed in partnership with the United States Agency for International Development and the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. Dr. Kwao Andam, country program leader of IFPRI Nigeria, at the launch, said Food Security Simulator was an innovative and easy-to-use MX Excel-based tool for accessing the potential short-term impacts of food prices or household income shocks on food security and people's diets.
Thank you. I think the importance of this launch can be tied to the government's ambition and announcement about making food security a priority. The president has an 8-point agenda that includes food security, poverty reduction, among other goals. And this tool is an important tool that helps analysts to estimate the impacts of changes in food prices and other factors on food consumption and other important development outcomes. Thank you. I think the declaration of emergency in food security brings attention to the issue. Now, the question is, how do you actually implement policies that can address the issue of food insecurity across the country? And that's where these kinds of analyses come in, because I believe all of the ministers that are tasked with implementing the president's agenda on this will need evidence. They will need data collected, analyzed, and used to address important questions in order to think about what the actual policy priorities should be and how they should go about implementing those policies. So this tool helps in that way to bring that declaration to fruition. In fact, how do you actually implement an agenda to solve the emergency of food security that the government has identified and announced?
Dr. Oliver Eka, a senior research fellow of IFPRI, in his presentation of the Food Security Simulator Nigeria, said that the tool will help unlock the insights of household data and enhance analysis.
I'm here today to launch the Food Security Simulator for Nigeria. It helps the user to find out how income changes and price changes affect food consumption, food security, and diet quality. I believe that this tool can help the policymakers and the policy analysts, especially in the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, as well as the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, in their decision making. We see that there have been many shocks, global shocks in this world, like the COVID crisis, like the impacts of the Ukrainian war, and other local crises like floods and droughts that all affected people's consumption. And all these shocks have negative effects on the nutrition of us as well as our children. This tool helps you to assess how those shocks, as well as any future shocks, may impact food security.
The launch of the tool is done under the initiative of the Consultative Group on International Agricultural Research on National Policies and Strategies with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security.